Hey y'all, it's Heel Heat time.
Hi everybody, welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles and this is our Ring of Honor show for the week. Let's jump right into it. First off, we have Mike Posey versus R.D. Evans, who stands at 99-0 during the new streak. What can I say? R.D. Evans is a great comedic wrestler, great comedic talent. He picks up the win in this one to make him 100-0. The outside components to it, Veda Scott and Ramon, just add more to his comedic character. It's good to see a lighthearted side of Ring of Honor every once in a while, not all serious in-ring wrestling. Because contrary to what some people and former Ring of Honor bookers believe, comedy does sell and comedy can put asses in seats if it's done properly. And R.D. Evans is a guy that's doing it properly. I thoroughly enjoyed this as a starter for the show. It was nice, fun, and lighthearted. It got me ready, got me into the rest of the night, which set up with the first live fish tank on a taped show. I don't know. I guess I mean live, meaning in-ring. Fish Tank, if you don't know, is the talk segment with Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, a.k.a. Red Dragon. They bring out Michael Elgin, make fun of his mullet. He makes fun of their style choices, challenges them to a fight. They agree. They think they're going to fight Elgin. Instead, they get Hanson and Rowe, who are now known as War Machine. The one thing that I draw back from this team is Hanson still wearing that Hercules Hernandez-esque bib, I guess you would call it. If he's going to have a team with Rowe, I think they should have similar gear. Both of them wear trunks, or both of them wear the Hercules gear. I would get them away from that because it's a little goofy, in my opinion, especially for two guys that are hard-hitting guys like they are. I enjoyed this match. It showed us a new contender in the Ring of Honor Tag Championship run in the tag division. Gave us some more reason that Red Dragon is heels and they're one of the best tag teams at what they do. They played the heel tag team very well. They ran up the stage to leave where they're confronted by Elgin. He tries to chase him back to the ring and they just run out through the crowd. I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting. It's another one of those matches, I talk about this often, where the components leave enough on the plate that when we get the rematch of this, we can see stuff that's new and fresh and exciting on it. I like this. I like this going forward as a feud. I think, like I said, the War Machine will be a good tag team going forward. They just need to mesh a little bit of the style. Red Dragon's one of the best tag teams in the world. Very much so on the short list. Great match. War Machine picking up the win with the count out. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Again, two fun matches right back to back. Nice little interview segment, which brings us to our main event. Adam Cole, Michael Bennett, and Matt Hardy, which I guess are being called the Trinity or Holy Trinity or whatever. Basically the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, or whatever you want to call it. They're going up against the Briscoe brothers and Kevin Steen, who is noticeably 30 to 40 pounds less than he was even earlier this year. Interesting with the knowledge that Steen has had a WWE tryout, that he's starting to get in a little bit better shape. Something that people behind the scenes he's argued about with, but ultimately I think they might have been right. It's going to prolong his career. It's going to prolong his personal health. Hell, anybody that's overweight knows the strains on your joints just walking and doing normal everyday things, let alone doing package pile drivers and sentons and cannonballs and all the fun stuff that Kevin Steen does. Another really good match. The coolest spot I thought was towards the end. They did a double decapitation device where Steen had someone up on his shoulder and so did Jay Briscoe and Matt came off with the double clothesline for the double decapitation device. The heels pick up the win, as we all knew they would. I like this little grouping. I think they're three guys that, even in the smart mark fan base of Ring of Honor, and I'm not meaning this to downplay anybody, but the Ring of Honor fans are, quote-unquote, the smart fans in wrestling, the ones that, again, quote-unquote, know everything inside and out, more educated to the business. Sometimes it's hard for a heel to get over with those fans, because even if you're a good heel, the fans want to cheer for you because they think you're doing a good job. Much like we seen with Red Dragon earlier and R.D. Evans, who's technically a heel character. Cole Bennett and Hardy Steen before them aren't afraid to get the heat, get the good old-fashioned heel heat, get the crowd riled up, get them turned against them, and be actual heels. And I enjoy that about them. I enjoy them as a group. I like the partnership with the Briscoes and Steen. Kind of I almost want to say the old guard of Ring of Honor, trying to still hold up the old traditional Ring of Honor values. But, a decent match altogether. 3 matches on the show. All 3 I thought were pretty good, some for different reasons than others. So we're going to go right into our ratings. Now, if you've seen the show before, we have a 1 to 5 scale. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. I'm going to give this show a solid 4. I thought it was very good. Nothing blow your mind special about it, so unfortunately Ring of Honor Television has set the bar very high, so even on their good shows, you can't give it a 5 because they've had much better. This was a good, solid show, probably the best wrestling show of the week, and I can only give it a 4 because Ring of Honor has set the bar so high. Basically, that's all I have to say about that. My name is George Coles, and this has been another episode of Heel Heat.